What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to a new video. My name is of course Paul. We are indeed carrying on with the 17 Pro Max content, and this is one I've wanted to check out for a long time. Now, you can't really call this a case because it's definitely not a case, but it is something for the minimalist, and I've wanted to check it out for a while because I thought it was the coolest thing ever. But there's no protection for the sides of your phone or the back of your phone or even the front of your phone. But it is, of course, the Arc Pulse. Sent it out in the matte black. Now, with having the blue phone, I think the gunmetal would have looked a lot better, but this still will give you an idea of what you can pick up. So as you can see, minimal packaging, designed by Arc in the Netherlands, Arc phone accessories, and then for iPhone 17 Pro Max, Arc Pulse aluminium matte black. It is a cool piece of packaging. It really is. I mean, this is basically it. You know, when compared to like a normal case box, when you're looking at normal cases, you know, very minimal, completely minimal. But it is only minimal as to what's inside this. So, when you pop it open, like so, you're greeted with this. It says feel your phone. You're greeted with the top piece right here, straight front and center. The top piece, I mean, it's got a bit of heft to it, I will say that, and it feels great. It feels nice and machined. There's that, and then there is the bottom piece. So let's put that out to one side. So this piece right here says feel your phone. If you open it out, as you can see, aerospace grade aluminium, aluminum if you're from America, protection where it matters, style without compromise, an Arc statement. Join the Arc collective, tag us on IG to be featured, designed in the Netherlands. Warranty: we crafted our Arc Pulse from aerospace grade materials for exceptional durability, guaranteed to last. Reach us at the page right there for any questions. Enjoy 2-year warranty coverage with every purchase. Look, so the Arc logo on the bottom right there. It's got nice rubbery texture on the inside. Nice rubbery texture for the corners. It says Arc Pulse in the center on the inside. On the top piece, protection for your corners, and then it goes around the camera plateau. And of course, same again, it's got that two-piece silicon based material on the inside to protect the phone. Let's bring in the trusty scale. Let's go ahead and give it a quick weigh. So 2 pieces on right there. Not what we wanted. That way up. 16 grams. Pretty light. So let's go ahead and place this on. So the bottom piece right here, literally you just slide it over the bottom and make sure it's on like so. The corners are nice and on. And then grab the top piece and you're going to go over it like so. Goes over the camera plateau and across the corners, so it's on there. That is definitely on. So let's go ahead and give it away now. I'm looking at 261 grams. So that's with the 18 that we measured before. There is the matte black with the blue 17 Pro Max. As you can see, not much protection for the side of your phone, but it's for that minimal protection where, you know, like maybe you work from home, this is on a charger all day, and you want it to be a conversation starter. This is definitely that, believe me, especially as well for the price. It is fairly expensive for what it is. However, still a great piece or a minimalist piece. You know, this is what you're into. This is what you're into. As you can see, sides are out on this side right here where your power button is. Sides are out on this side where your action and volume buttons are. Your bottom piece is cut out right here for your charger, and a little bit of the base on this side right here. Camera plateau is cut out at the very top, but having said that, there's a lip on the corner of each single corner, including the bottom piece right here, so you can go ahead and place it face down. Now, I've got a screen protector on my phone and it still sits over the screen protector, so I can place my phone down like so, and you can still see the case, and you can see the case, you can see the back of the phone, you can see what colour I went for. It looks good. It really does look the part. It really, really does. I mean, that is a cool statement piece right there if I've ever seen one. That is unbelievable. Now, there's no point me doing a MagSafe test. However, what I will do is show you when using a MagSafe charger. So when you place it on, if you're using Apple's one, sits in perfectly. However, if you use something that's a little bigger, I don't know whether this will be the one. Yeah, so this is the one, just a little tiny bit bigger than the Apple one. But as you can see, it sits on the edge of the case on the bottom. So unfortunately it's raised up. Now I think it will still charge. If we switch this one on, it might have no charge. Let me just check. Yeah, it's completely dead, but you get the idea. Once it's on there, I think it will charge, but it is sitting up ever so slightly on the base right here, and you can still see a gap run all the way through the middle until it gets to about here, and then it seems to go like sort of flush towards the top end. So there's that to think about, and obviously the fact the back of your phone is out. Now, if you were to say fit a wallet, like a MagSafe wallet, if that's something that you use, then you'll be looking at something similar to this. Well, that fits in perfectly with the case. So as you can see, MagSafe wallet on the back of your phone, looks good. You just grip in the wallet, and you've got protection on the bottom, and your camera plateau is protected too. So yeah, pretty good indeed, because you're using the phone's MagSafe. But any bigger than the Apple MagSafe battery pack, and it will sit on top of the bottom of the case. So there's that to think about too. I think that looks great. I really do. I think it looks fantastic. Arc have done an amazing job. Now, I'm going to be honest, I for one looked at these type of cases and was like, it's something I want to check out, but I don't think it's for me. Looking at it now, I think I could rock that. I think I could truly rock that, because when I'm in the van for work, this sits on a MagSafe charger. Now, whether it fits on the MagSafe charger in the van is a different story altogether, because I use a Pataka mount, and it's whether it will fit inside this right here. I'm assuming it will. The piece I forgot to show you is them cameras are nice and recessed into this top piece right here. So you can go ahead and place it down like so. The only thing I'd be concerned about is placing it down on this side, is this. So depending on where you're placing it, it could chip. Now it's going to look like patina, it's going to look like it's worn. It's going to look like it's going to do what it's meant to do. It's going to protect your phone from the chips and chip this instead. At the cost of what this is, do you want to chip this? I don't think I do, because I still want it to look like a good piece of machined greatness right here. I want it to look fresh every single time that I use it. Now obviously I go through a lot of cases, as you know from the channel. You've seen tons and tons of cases. I go through a lot of cases. This is one I'd rock going out for the night. Going maybe even going to work every now and again. I would rock this, as I think it is a cool statement piece and something that will get noticed without a doubt. I think this is something that is a very, very cool piece. It's a piece of, you can't say case because it's definitely not a case, but it's a cool piece of protection for your iPhone 17 Pro Max. They do it for the Air. Hopefully that's coming in soon, along with the AirPods case, so stay tuned. So hopefully Ark will see this video and decide to send it out to me for the Air and the AirPods Pro 3, so stay tuned for that. Let me know what you think of this in the comment section down below. Is this something you could rock on a daily basis, or have you tried an Arc Pulse case before now? Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. I think that is a very, very cool design for what it is, and to show off the back of your phone. Now I think the black, although I do like it with the blue, I think it will look better with the likes of the orange or the silver. And I think this will look nicer with the gunmetal, or maybe even the chrome, but I'm not a big fan of the chrome. But then the blue colour will accent off them colours. So I think the gunmetal would have been the better choice for the blue iPhone. The black will be a great choice for the orange and the silver. And you got the rest of them, like the chrome, etc. And that black onyx. That black onyx is something else. Black onyx titanium, look it up. Very, very cool piece. Very cool, but very expensive. If only they would have sent that one to me, then this video would have skyrocketed to the top. So thank you so much to Arc for sending this over to me. I truly, truly appreciate it. Thank you so much to you guys for watching, because without you it would never have happened. So thank you so much to you guys for watching. If you like this, drop a like. If you loved it, drop a sub, turn the notifications on, and I'll see you in the next one. Let me know if there's anything you want to see, and are you excited hopefully for these cases to come in for the Air and the AirPods Pro 3. So stay tuned. See you soon.